Sorry, stream drop. Random stream drop as usual. I'm so lucky in PlayStation you can pause the HSR by holding down the Alt button.
Or maybe
My Aventurine was literally about to give us all good. Oh, we're still dead. Oh, 1 HP! I'll do this. Oh, he says. Now I'm done with dailies. I did the hour-long daily. Since I really don't have to grind for any character, I don't really need to do them dailies right now. And E1 trivia. Excuse me. Who had this? This might have been Naxa. I don't need that anymore. Is break effect? Oh, that was Rappa. I have Rappa's like one now. I don't need that now. In shambles. No! Can you add infinite? Oh yeah. There's like a new icon that is just for these. So you can add infinite. Oh. See? You can have 550 apparently. Don't look at this. She's my greatest shame. Actually, my second greatest shame. It's so funny, whenever I come to this game, I don't have any pulls. Well, oh, no. I had a lot of pulls. I had like... I've saved over around 80 pulls recently for upcoming characters. I have pulls. But in other games, there's always some character that I'm like waiting for, like Lucilla, Inwua, ZZ, But like they always like it's not like a character I'm waiting for. It's a character they put on the banner immediately that I'm just like I have to get it. It's like it's in that sense. Not like there's no polls in the game. It's just I pull. Luckily I get characters. Luckily I get what I need. Anyone doing this? It's the most boring thing in the world. Why do they include co-op if you can't do anything in co-op? Oh wow, I haven't been doing my Furbo stuff. If this is like the temple, the Shuibian temple in Film Zero, I was grinding Shuibian temple every day. I would literally be like in level 3 of the temple compared to level like 20 everybody else is at. Okay, I only really care once the Trailblazers final Eidolon is in here. I like the Furbos so much. They're very cool characters. But I couldn't be bothered. With that mechanic so far. Not like it's like more to do compared to like Clocky. You know what I mean? Clocky you just turn in tokens. After doing missions that you had optionals to do. Where am I going? I need to go here. Go to the store. Let's go to the store.
Short respite, then time for the next fight.
I remember I was randomly walking around and I was like, oh, March. What's poppin' with you? I talked to her. I didn't realize I was starting the story.
Wait, did you hear that? The moon just spoke!
I'm not hearing things,
Just next.
The Master of Elation is here?
Hurry, make a wish. It might actually come true.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it? Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke. For real. Oh, hey, it wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
Himiko!
I heard it too.
Mom!
That's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation. Which means...
Not just 5 minutes?
Precisely. Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner
Himiko,
will inherit the
her
authority
SP
of
is
Elation
Eon of
itself.
Are you serious? This is so wild. It doesn't even feel real anymore.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of Amber eras. The transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager, lightly traded in a single world's game? Not every Phantasmoon game's ending has been recorded. Many were lost to time, most likely a consequence of the winners exercising their newfound divine authority. But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented. After all, the chance to be an Eon for just 1 minute is already an irresistible lure for many.
Exactly. It's just too weird. can you really just give up being an Eon? What if this is just a big prank by those masked fools?
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speaking are few and far between, and the likelihood of it being influenced by an external force is exceedingly slim. Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a play on words, once the games are over, a new god will be born. One of unknown identity, unknown morality, and unknown purpose. They won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may be a god of utter malice, mocking all who stand against the destruction, intent on dragging the universe into an abyss of despair. You wished that if you won the Phantasmoon games, Aha would become the new leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
What?
Perhaps Aha heard your idea and decided to pack up and flee in the middle of the night.
Sorry, my whole, I'm a ZZZ player. I am a lore head with that. If I get any lore in HSR,
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hime Cat in the flesh! Oh, what are they doing here?
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest, and now I'm seeing them right here on the street.
Whoa. Where did all these people come from?
Hey, that declaration the Phantasmoon mentioned was about you, right? What are you gonna do? Got any kind of moon landing plans in the works?
You should just hit it with your bat! Send that
True.
thing spinning into a black hole at the edge of the cosmos!
what? It's so based.
You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat!
The way they say it makes you sound like a supervillain. Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron made everyone turn on us, do you?
Honestly, that's what I kind of want. I want them to do the Nova Flares for all the Trailblazer paths. I want all the Trailblazer paths to be relevant. I want all the Trailblazer paths to be good. Like, make freaking the Destruction path a Super Break path. Make it Super Break. Make it a physical Super Break team. Oriented team. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. That would be freaking insane. Make it equal to Silverwolf. I mean, Firefly. After so long of the game being out, it's well timed. Well timed, excuse me. But then, like, you know, make the preservation one better. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many paths in the game just that there are like Elation path isn't great for anybody outside of Elation. When Remembrance is so good. Or Harmony is so good for what Harmony does, plus DVD. Like, there's so many things in Star Rail that just doesn't fit the lore due to the fact that, like, if the Destruction Path was still strong, I'd be like, yeah, cool, yeah, baseball record.
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warriors senseless.
Oh! All these big shots from across the cosmos, fighting to the death right in our backyard. It's gonna be epic!
Epic? Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble. Just like what happened with the Herald of Death years ago.
Actually,
Sign this for me, future Eon!
having Harmony Trailblazer and Destruction Trailblazer both be Super Break oriented isn't a good idea. But I don't want to make them an HP scaling unit because all HP scaling units are dog shit. But I mean, she'd be able to work with Tribby and Hyacinth and freaking yeah, a Sunday or something. I don't know, but or Sparkle or something, you know. Sorry, strawberry ones. Everyone knows they're the best.
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your Emanator?
No. Hell no.
We should get away from this mess.
That's
Let's
well,
head back
he
to the
deserves it.
Express and discuss matters there.
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantom Moon's declaration. Things really are changing fast.
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any lengths now with their tactics and actions. After all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power. Right
I
or
alone
wrong has little to do with
and
it.
the one above. Oh,
Such is the nature of human will.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantom Moon wishes to see. A spectacular, head-on battle of ambitions.
Madame Pearl has sent a communication request to the Astral Express. Accept transmission?
no.
It hasn't been long since
Send her
we
a
parted,
virus.
and here I am disturbing you once more. My sincerest apologies.
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the Phantom Moon's recent declaration.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority. It is unprecedented.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon. Still, who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
In any case, the Phantom Moon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginae. When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical and reckless. Please, be careful, and make sure to protect yourselves. Correct. It would be wise to keep a low profile and stay out of the public eye. The Media and Public Relations Department has been monitoring public sentiment. At present, speculation and criticism regarding the Astral Express are surging.
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors, there's been no shortage of hostile commentary aimed at her. A commentary program on TV has been claiming the Express's adventures are nothing but stories fabricated by the IPC. Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even speculating that she is the new Herald of Death.
What the? What's wrong with these people?
These narratives are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms steered by Full Wish. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up and are threatening retaliation against the Express. I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station. That much is certain. Still, given the current volatility of public sentiment, please exercise caution and self-control. I sincerely hope that the Phantom Moon's declaration will not disrupt the goodwill between us. A greater danger still
Foolish is still working under the IPC
after listening
or some
to the
bullshit.
declaration.
Into all the
Who knows
IPCs,
what
it's
extremes
puppeteering
Foolish
everybody.
might be driven to. Affairs demand my
Obsidian's
attention,
gonna come out, and
so
Diamond's gonna
I
come
must
out.
excuse myself. Should there be further developments, I will keep you apprised.
Koba's gonna lose her life and then finally get her second form.
What do you make of the current situation?
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. Even if I'd
she
never
gets an
joined the
overflare.
Phantom Moon Games, I'd still make this decision.
For Scott.
Cinderborn and his friends only wished to become heroes. Yet Full Wish toyed with them, trampled their dreams, and cast them aside as expendable pieces. As his idol, I have to protect him. I'll fight for him and for everyone who believes in the Express.
Agreed.
It's so crazy hearing
Given the likelihood of Full
protagonist
Wish
talk
acting
more.
unpredictably, we should confront her with everything
I know
we
they
have.
definitely talked in many parts, but it's just
That reminds
more.
me, I've been wondering, the happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet Full Wish seems perfectly normal. Just, how did she get her hands on something so dangerous?
Perhaps it's the lingering poison left behind by the previous Herald of Death. 15 years ago, the monster who turned living flesh into his artwork would, in the heat of combat, slip into bouts of frenzied elation and delirium. The murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree promising him everlasting life.
There's a tree promising everlasting life. There's a golden tree, by the way. We know about a golden tree. We know about a pink-haired character that comes out of the tree. It can only exist during the Phantom Moon games. Possibly, we can assume that maybe, possibly, that Evanescia could have had something to do with this. And another reason not to pull her.
I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see corresponds to something real.
Shut up,
but the possibility cannot be ruled out. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. He wanted its blossoms to bloom before all.
I just want to know how the Sampo
miracle he was willing
XP is
to
going to work in
slaughter
all of
without
this.
restraint. In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. The tragedy he orchestrated in Plain Arcadia ultimately forged another version of himself. Foolish. Right now, in
Another
Plain
version of himself?
Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance? It's a terrifying thought. Full Wish. What has happened to you over the years? Hiding behind these innocent people. What are you really trying to accomplish?
My bad. That was gross. I'll mute next time.
I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy. Care to join me? If we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantom Moon Games. The recollections of teachers and the student records sealed away by the school. We're bound to find a vital clue there. If you're set, let's get moving.
This game's like a movie. You don't really play at all during the dialogue. You just
Well, after that
vibe.
so-called dream campus experience, we've ended up back at Graphia Academy. It's almost like revisiting the place after graduation. Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the Sparksy virus, right?
Don't worry, March. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a comprehensive disinfection of the campus.
Oh, that's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some hopping, dancing mushroom rabbit. Speaking of which, where should we begin our investigation into Full Wish?
You should start by making jellyfish to help the search.
I think it's best we see my father first. It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the dean before proceeding with the investigation. 15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files, work logs, or visitor records, and only he knows where they're stored.
I like the dialogue between Himiko and her
Let's
dad.
go then.
Hopefully it's less
office.
awkward. He seems like a very eccentric man.
Say yes.
Also, I'm going to be using this team because this is my dream team, fart team, until I get to near endgame, near like the last mission. Whatever. Where am I supposed to go? Oh.
Himiko! There you are at last. The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what are they called? Warriors at the Floating Isle exhibition. And then you disappeared. Let me see. You're not hurt anywhere, are you? I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how worried I was? But seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide. If you're really so preoccupied, a message or a call would do, you know. Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh? These Megatron warriors don't know who they're messing with. Do you think they dare challenge my daughter's subordinates?
Subordinates? We're a family?
It feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himiko or something.
In any case, I'll leave Himiko in your hands. Please try to keep her out of combat.
We do. We definitely do.
Stop. Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course.
That's our grandpa.
I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, I am currently speaking to the navigator of the Astral Express. But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case? I wasn't expecting the questioning to come in rounds.
In
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. They inquired about Foolish. But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. On the other, she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni. I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time. I hope they'll be of use to you.
Thank you, Mr. Ryusuke.
Ryusuke.
Go ahead. The files are inside the archive room. Take whatever materials you need. To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident 15 years ago that I first learned her name. As the Dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried harder to soothe the wounds it left on her. But I just couldn't. Do you really need all the details? The whole serving as a model example thing. I don't want to tarnish it completely. I knew it was a selfish thought. But I just couldn't help it. Back then, whenever I heard her name, I thought to myself, if someone was able to survive the incident, then why couldn't it have been my daughter? 15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief on the planet of Goliath Shepherd. They said he had an elixir that could cure countless diseases. By the time I came back, everything had changed. There had been a terrible accident on campus, and my daughter... Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything. Because of that incident,
he has an answer to
I made a
every
promise to never
question.
leave this world
I don't
again
trust him.
during the Phantom Moon Games. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantom Moon. But once again,
He is
I was
Aha
too
or some
late.
shit.
And the supplicant called Sparksy
Him and Neil Lux
had
together.
turned the campus upside down.
It's all right. You can leave the crisis solving to the Nameless.
You're right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school soared to an all-time high.
Or Neil Lux was his first emanator.
Times we live in are increasingly beyond my comprehension.
And people are like, oh my god. Aeon typically only have one emanator at a time. Yeah, they never said they can't have multiple emanators. But then also, it would be crazy for Aha to make 2 emanators out there. Just for the shits and giggles.
You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly. She's the longest-serving faculty member here and likely knows the most.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two. Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around...
Oh my goodness, I thought I recognized you in the distance. Himiko, it really is you!
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to see you sooner. I've been back for a while now, but this is the first chance I've had to come see you.
Don't worry about
Is that
it.
Madoka
I'm
Magic?
simply happy that you cared enough to visit. I
Well,
must
about you, Madoka Magic.
apologize about the mask you entrusted me. In the end...
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask all those years.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, you and your friends look like you're in a hurry. Is there something you need to attend to? Foolish. The poor child who survived the Herald of Death. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember how she bowed again and again with tears in her eyes at everyone who helped. Poor girl.
Actually survived.
Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it. There were rumors flying around the school saying she had something to do with the Herald of Death. Otherwise, why would she be so lucky? She's the only one who survived. What a bunch of scoundrels. She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number of scholarship projects.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about what happened to her after she graduated from school?
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation. She had the chance to work for the Interastral Peace Corporation, but chose to return home and take over CFL TV instead, which was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Somewhere beyond the sky. Miss Dolly, do you know where she went exactly?
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station and managed to expand their business to the whole of Plain Arcadia in just a few years. That is all I know.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your intel.
Too slow, too slow. Door stuck, door stuck.
Ugh, the atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creeps. It's so gloomy. Almost like we've stumbled into Fixtroll Garden.
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students dissatisfied with their abilities often poured their frustration into painting unsettling things. There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, let's explore the other areas as well. If possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Full Wish's life after graduation. She returned to her alma mater frequently, so there must be records of her visits. Dabbling
March
in
7th.
Technology related
Make
to the
your jellyfish to help us look.
Where exactly did she acquire it? Perhaps her past holds a clue.
I was about to say, we have furbos in here looking. We don't have any jellyfish, but no. She's so cute. I want one of these in real life. This is one of the only Honkai Star Rail merch that I would definitely love. Could Sparky really have pulled the same trick again and left you a gift at the school? It's from Sparky, I'll read it. Confiscated from the Sparky fan club on unauthorized late night gathering. Date of the confiscation. Confiscated items, Sparky plushie. Reason for confiscation. Three second-year students and the 5 first-year students formed an unauthorized club called the Sparky Fan Club and held an unsanctioned gathering in the gymnasium late at night. Club members wore bizarre costumes, waved glow sticks, and chanted, "Destroy the old model" in Sparksicle forever. All while surrounding the doll. The continuous noise resulted in a night patrol teacher suffering a sudden seizure and requiring emergency medical attention from seeing all the glow sticks and the lights. Disposal method. Stored in the archive room to be returned upon graduation.
Did they really have to put this here?
It's mine. I have one in Grisham. Or Stella's room, whatever you want to call it. March. A jellyfish. Who is this? Label in the cabinet reads Alumni Yearbook. In which year did Full Wish graduate? You seem to remember you obtained the information somewhere. I remember it all along. 1983, she's an old bitch. Everyone in the graduation photo dressed like regardless for damn. Okay, cool. Where'd she go? Favorite animal? Hallucigenia? What are you talking about, woman? Favorite color white? Yeah, her mind's all fucked up. It's not even a color. Graduation days and finalized. Somebody made back and where the days in terms of class and pursue cognitive science. I can't help but feel listened along. Failure part of teachers or Best Horizon.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Cognitive science research. Miss Dolly mentioned that Fullwish went beyond the sky to study after graduation. Turns out this is where she went. Let's go chat with the others.
Why does it sound like you just found out the secret of the whole story?
Well, did you find anything? Garden Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the consternation star zone. Oh, found it. Its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild. Strange. The name of the school is encrypted. I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was actually someone from the IPC.
Scott.
Given the great lengths the IPC went to in wiping away all traces after the incident, perhaps the rumors are true.
Fullwish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became a suspect in the new Herald of Death incident.
There's a reason why Scott was randomly an NPC we can talk to in the school during the first Planet Arcadia story. They're saying it. He came to the school. So why didn't he also die during that night? Maybe him dying in that gang accident wasn't an accident. Maybe they found out. Maybe he's a pathetic little snob now. Because, or, you know, he assumed he would grow up to a great person, became a pathetic little snob, became a hero of death, and then lost its powers somehow to Fullwish. I don't know how, but then he became a pathetic snob again, and then I found out.
You mean she created the happiness surgery after studying on that greenhouse world?
It's certainly possible, but the information is still too vague to make any judgments. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to uncover the truth behind it. That's why she went to another world to study after graduation. But is the knowledge she gained in just a few short years enough to create the happiness surgery? If the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison, would the IPC, who have tried to hide this in every way possible, really be unaware of her actions? There are too many things here that an ordinary scholar simply couldn't achieve. Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open, honest talk.
contact Full Wish as her senior? After all this time, would she even want to see you?
I don't know. Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind. Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clippings and library cards, all while chattering on about classmates' crushes and the latest gossip. They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they treat me like the dean's daughter. We often shared snacks brought from home and secretly dug out the school's collection of ancient books and paintings to admire them. Full Wish, she was the model student.
Heroes and pages, roll it up,
more than everyone
smoke a
else.
little joint.
Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone her age should know. When she looked through those illustrations of Imagine, her eyes would always sparkle. I could feel the passion in her eyes.
Yeah, they're like Pokemon, dude. You can make one of your own.
An unspeakable
Literally.
sense of loneliness. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Full Wish is walking a dangerous path right now, and the deeper someone walks into the abyss, the more they crave the recognition and understanding of old friends. I want to ask her myself, why has the happiness she pursues become an illusion that can only be maintained by a taboo surgery?
Me too.
Thank you, you two.
You're
Thank you for your investigation. Though many questions remain unanswered, at least I now have a clearer picture of her movements after graduation. By the way,
start moving like an emanator
before
march.
we leave the school,
Can devs?
there's one more place I'd like to visit.
Can we like actually get March start moving like an emanator?
Wish, I want to say goodbye to that memory from 15 years ago.
Like in that kind of situation, like if my character's all like, I'll go there to protect you, and then randomly like he goes like, oh, thank you so much, and then you cut to March and she is in Evernight form, and she's like, I'll be there to protect you as well. Like it's not just March saying, it's Evernight being like, no, we'll deal with this. We'll deal with this if anything happens to you whatsoever. Like just showing that full power is on. Like I don't want a split personality March. I'd rather have March 7th be March 7th, but I would like them to acknowledge how strong she actually is. Like, in like, making her less bumbling. Because at this point, it's kind of like if, like, Don Hang was bumbling a bit in the beginning, they gave him his cool dragon god form, gave him his backstory, and then they kept him bumbling. It's like, he was a freaking god. Why would he be bumbling now? It's kind of like when like superheroes take off their glasses and now they're the super Giga Chad and they go back to being like the bumbling character after. It's like that's more for like hide their personas and everything or hide their identities and all that stuff. But in general, it's like why regress when you made such progress?
You mean that old school building from 15 years ago?
And the culprit is...
I had a freaking cut on my arm. And the cut on my arm was trying to heal. And the bracelet that I have on was right on top of where it was trying to heal. So I moved the bracelet on my arm and tore off a bit of scab.
I'm so sorry.
I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I've dragged you into staying this late.
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko? Is this?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original places.
Convenient?
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how
What are you talking about then?
They've invited parents here. Will your parents be coming?
So what are you talking about then? If you can create an imaginary that can capture something that it was not around for, because apparently they're talking about is okay. We're not okay. This isn't okay. I'm assuming that this imaginary was created after they were in school. But if this imaginary was specifically to the imaginary classroom that keeps track of what you've done in that classroom, I don't know why that would be specifically made for anything. I don't know why that would be kept. I don't know. But if you can make this specific of an imaginary, why wouldn't you just be a detective and create an imaginary that showed you like an imaginary of the whole school during the Phantom games? But specifically like things to like make it safe to enter, cornered off, like you like no way for them to escape, type beat. You know what I mean? Make it as safe as possible. But still, why wouldn't you be able to make an imaginary that is just the Phantom Moon games? Or like the school during that time, and you can see what happened.
Oh, Full Wish?
That's Full Wish from her youth.
Damn.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him. He always loves making those kinds of jokes.
Is this me or is HSR NPC look the
You'd
worst?
better put on a good show, huh?
They have like weird line work.
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. I didn't expect to meet you here. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone? Full Wish. Himeko, you recognized me at just a glance.
Like, yeah, dog, we're friends. Like, just talk to her normal. She can't just monologue at you if you're just talking to her normally.
I thought Himeko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall and unable to breathe, the thought crossed my mind. Poor Himeko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours. But who would have guessed? You're alive and living quite well. You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky, just like the three of us used to talk about in our chats. Your dream came true. Congratulations are in order. Himeko, do you know 15 years have passed? And my wounds have mostly healed.
Talking to her like Himeko is the Herald of Death.
Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats are still empty. Belle, Leon, Ziania, Mia, and so many others. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure. It's a shroud, binding itself around me, layer upon layer. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day again. See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend to win the Phantasmoon games. How are you any different from that monster back then? From the monster that took your parents' lives?
She was originally the parent monster to begin with.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't compare you to that devil. You still have a chance. Stop this now. Stop? I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying. I would advise everyone to think twice before making rash accusations.
Why? Who's gonna stop us?
As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, watch your expressions and be cautious with your words and actions. At the very least, try not to look so flustered during this public exchange. We live in a world where we are constantly
hit the freaking remembrance time stop on him?
This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here...
What was probably counter it, but we're taking out the dudes at least.
To the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now, you are watching me. 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elation's divine ritual degenerated into a barbaric, bloody game. You and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a lifetime of dignity, wealth, and time to them. All in exchange for a single full meal. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. We soak all day in shallow, boring programs, achieving nothing. And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these supplicants from beyond the sky, forcing smiles as we applaud and cheer for them. Is this the happiness the god promised us? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see are heartfelt smiles. And so, they granted me a revelation. Everyone, on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants, and it was certainly not the IPC. Right here, as the Herald of Death approached, step by step, the one who sent down a miracle was the Master of Elation. They allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed by loneliness, they sent me a mask.
What? You can't be a supplicant twice.
They revealed my mission to me. To bring happiness back to a plain Arcadia that has lost its smile. I, Fullwish, survivor of the Bloodstained Games, hereby formally announce that I will join the Phantasmoon Games! In this game, I shall win the Eon of Elation's authority. And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom on the faces of every single person in plain Arcadia! Himiko, don't frown. Smile. I will bring happiness to you too, just as I will bring it to everyone. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I treat the rewards granted by the God of Elation as bargaining chips for profit. We are in plain Arcadia, so we should decide the winner in a plain Arcadian way. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised debate at Full Wish TV in Seafeld City. The invitation extends to all supplicants.
A plain Arcadian way? That's just a way that benefits you. We're not going.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers, you must accept your public image as frauds deceiving the world and cowards with guilty consciences.
You're just throwing around bullshit.
This isn't just an invitation.
Or just people who are too good for
It is your only
Foolish.
chance to defeat me in front of everyone. Since
We're the star. We are the fluffy.
What is
We're the trailblazers. We don't have time for her.
The stage is set. Come and perform this final act that will determine the future of the Arcadia with me. Or simply leave. The choice is yours.
Darn it! Are we just going to let Fullwish walk away?
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Remember to be cautious with your words and actions. Let's leave here and return to the Express.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report. We're continuing our exclusive coverage.
I would be a demon. If I was this MC dude. I would be using all my powers to the maximum potential. When she turned her back and was like, "All people love Planet Arcadia," I would have pulled out the pen, time stop. First off, go up, boom, boom, smack the cameras, scream into the mic, crazy loud, and whoever, like, during the time stop, people around the world who are listening in, they're getting their eardrums shattered. And then knock out the dude with the mic, and destroy the mic, and then smack Foolish through the wall, undo time stop, and be like, "What's up?" And then she'd be like, "Challenge you, da-da-da-da-da," and I'm like, "I'm waiting to beat Chad." Then I would have beat her ass. Right then and there. We're not going anywhere. We don't need paparazzi. You announced that you're part of the Phantom game. Is now.
News. The head of our station, Lady Foolish, has officially announced that she will be entering the Phantom Moon games as a supplicant.
At the same time, Lady Foolish has announced a blockbuster special! The end of a century TV debate! She's inviting supplicants to the Foolish TV studio to discuss and debate the topic, what kind of future will the Phantom Moon games bring to this world?
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky are brazenly suppressing and insulting our local heroes, finally, a supplicant has appeared who truly cares about and represents the citizens of Plain Arcadia.
Too true.
Too true.
Ever since these Phantom Moon games began, signs of things spiraling out of control have been popping up everywhere. First, the famous streamer Sparksy tried to spread a mimetic virus. Then the nameless of the Astral Express clashed with the Daybreak Squadron, causing severe damage to Lookout Cloud and the Skyline Express line.
Okay. I know this story is going to be pretty mid until we start getting to the action near the end. And then we get, like, the versus screen. That shit's going to be peak. That's why I've been loving up Planet Arcadia so far. The last story wasn't bad. It definitely had, like, a slow start, but it sped up in the middle. I feel like this one is lulling me to sleep at the moment. I might finish tomorrow, but it's definitely a uphill battle to get to the ending in a lot of these stories, because as I've said multiple times, this has been an hour-long stream. I have not hit one day. I have not played the game once.
Happening. You really can't help but wonder, are we seeing a repeat of the Bloodstained games from 15 years ago?
You got that right! Speaking of the Bloodstained games 15 years ago, Miss Fullwish herself was a survivor of that tragedy. She's come such a long way, never once letting her painful past keep her down. A true legend of resilience. Now Miss Fullwish has joined the fray as a supplicant. She must be here to stop the tragedy from repeating itself and to reclaim the peaceful days this world deserves from the hands of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all Plain Arcadia and set this game right again after it's spiraled out of control? Let's wait and see.
Wait and see.
So shameless. Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station, and you still have the gall to pretend you've received some shocking news? Don't you guys talk to each other internally?
I see. Fullwish actively issued a challenge.
Black hole.
I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Fullwish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located there. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Fullwish wants most is for us to walk right into the trap she's prepared. So, what do you think?
You're really going to the TV station to fight her?
I'll go, but not to debate.
Yeah, thank God.
I'm going to tear off her mask of happiness in front of the entire audience.
Thank you, Xiaoji, for the one time and the one time. I'm so sure Xiaoji isn't writing this anymore, but thank you, Xiaoji. I think Xiaoji's going to start writing Season 3 for Zenless. And Zenless is a more digestible game, and it allows me to actually play the game. So, I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to enjoy his writing then.
But before we act, I need more help.
Help? We can all help you. Wait, do you mean...
Yay!
Sunday!
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantom Moon games by Yao Guang, he hasn't returned for days. However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Asking him to cooperate as a wildcard right now is a good idea.
But what's the deal with finding Sparksy?
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed something we need her help with. Fullwish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, the Master of Elation sent her a mask. Correct. If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by Fullwish as a fool. Just like
how we tracked down the clues about SparksyCon.
Sparksy. Will she stand on our side?
Yeah, she will.
Well, this is certainly a condition she wouldn't be able to turn down.
Ew, get it on screen.
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. What exactly was that supposed to mean? You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down? The game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here. This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances, in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life. I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again, which means...
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
You were saying, oh, she can't be a supplicant because she's a referee.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy, using the power of the masks. I've also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking eonic powers to try and slaughter every last opponent in a single day. Whenever the Phantasmoon Games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the Elation and the Abundance to measure, judge, and punish any violators. I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantasmoon Games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of. Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps. Some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the Laughter.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes. I learned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is, or what he's after. We're here, now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
What?
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance, no?
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair.
Seems like a perfect pairing.
So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
It's Sunday in the tree.
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
You can hear?
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world is disgustingly excessive. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from plain Arcadia itself. This supplicant, called Full Wish, is also a dangerous variable.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some special measures to shorten the journey.
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most.
You can teleport.
I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located, and what it connects to.
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel.
cut to black. That's my favorite type of One Piece travel.
Already? Wait. Why are we at this station?
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going.
All that buildup, and this is your idea of an impressive method of travel?
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before. It's the Bulletworm Express. I bet you've never taken a ride on this.
I hate her.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon games. For crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way of getting around?
You're a great general of the Xianzhou, for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Yes, she teleports. She's everywhere in time.
Fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be the fool.
Or are they doing the straight man and the straight man gag?
Hey, you got any money on you? Spot me a ticket, would ya?
That's the second time.
Hate her. Sorry, sound like some Smash Bros. Freaking Sonic, like you. I can have Avanescio on my team. What am I talking about? I'm never gonna freaking run into a random ass battle, an actual fight. Just...
Keep an eye on your personal belongings.
Short respite, then time for the next fight.
Oops.
Don't laugh. You wouldn't make it past stage 2 either. But a pro gamer definitely could.
Well, did she try to clown on Saru for not making it past stage 2 of a game? But then she conned back on herself, being like, I couldn't either. What am I looking for? There. That'll make the game explode.
Let's have some fun!
Welcome to Perdido Station. Passengers
Hello,
exiting,
big guy.
please use your tickets to pass through the gates in an orderly manner. Please be mindful of your personal belongings. Thank you.
You haven't said a word the whole way, Xianzhou Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something in your divinations weighing on your mind?
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. Yet, each foreseen omen of doom still clouds the inner lake with gathering shadows. That is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts, lest the outcome be disturbed.
Take a a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew, while our duties are as immovable as heavy mountains.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow might just be the poisonous fruit sown by you being terrified today.
That was a big brain one. I've never actually thought about.
That every scene along the way is so
That was a big
precious
brain.
and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us.
Actually, I kind of have.
When I first set foot here, all these streets, the fishing boats, the people, none of them existed.
Basically, that whole theory crafting of the fact that you worrying now could be the precursor to what happened in the future being the calamity is literally just in every episode of That's So Raven. I noticed this as a kid. Most of the time that Raven had the visions of what's going to happen in the future. Oh my god, I need to stop this from happening. And then it's her who is leading everything to snowball into whatever happens. Like, if she never saw what's happening in the future, most likely the thing wouldn't have happened. Or the person would have gone through the situation and probably learned something in life. Type shit. You know what I mean? She ends up being the precursor. Or the freaking, the snowball effect. Domino. So yeah, I definitely have heard about that. And from a stupid place. Like, that's where Raven.
As far as the eye could see,
You know what Raven smells
there
about
was only
black?
fire. The seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed, and the waves that would surge into Dovebrook had,
What you
in
talking
that
about?
moment, not yet arrived. Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me, that which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her brush to preserve everything claimed by the destruction.
It seems she succeeded.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I too shall keep my
Himiko's
promise to
answer.
her, maintaining the course of the Phantasmoon Games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise would be a disservice to the people and things that have passed.
Yeah, basically, I've heard spoilers about the reasoning for her existence. Yeah, she is such a knucklehead with Spazatron, just due to the fact that she is only able to live for these couple weeks during the Phantasm game every, 50 years or so. So that's why she is such a knucklehead, and, she's one of those characters who's like, oh man, every 100 years I get reincarnated, and I get to experience what life is like, and I'm gonna, oh my gosh, what is society up to now? My gosh, I didn't know about these new words, new food, everything's exciting, everything's awesome. But then they end up going away, eventually, but whatever.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity.
The Silver's backstory.
Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity,
So much
though.
good.
Even as a long-life species, my time is brief compared to yours. As a Cienjo native, the karma I carry is far too heavy. I could never learn how to be as carefree as you. Miss Evanescia, what to you is a game to be savored, is a life and death reality for the living beings of Plain Arcadia?
Alright then.
True.
Next up, I'm entering brooding and edgy serious mode.
Okay, that is true. Another way to look upon it. The fact that she is alive during the Phantasm games. she does have a responsibility that needs to be done, and the fact that serious things happen during these times, so it's not wise to just be focusing on the happy-go-lucky kind of stuff. You're the advisor of all of it, I guess.
That
you only have a certain amount of time.
Won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe, a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts, as calamity and fortune reveal themselves.
Yishuan Shifu probably would have needed 2 less chance for this.
Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip is cast. Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit.
Oh, are they all gold or are they all red?
Evanesia, please bear witness.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on.
Why don't this little stupid head have a fate? Stupid.
Odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
I'd be confused about the ones who don't have it over their heads. We're supposed to divine everybody? Yishuan would have. Like, go.
Drop rates are this bad.
So true. Base. Me getting hard pity every time. Every time. There's a big chest over there. Oh wait.
Yellow ducky nibbles.
I thought one of my buttons was broken. Tried to jump over the railing.
Get out of Seafeld City! Astral Express! Boo! Get out of Plain Arcadia!
Oh, good afternoon. Would you two lovely young ladies care to join us in protest for the bright future of Seafeld City?
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival.
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity.
Their emotions are so synchronized. It's like they rehearsed it.
Their smiles sent shivers down my spine. Hey, wasn't it your Director Fullwish who invited the Astral Express crew?
You! You're from the Astral Express.
Hey! So, do I really look that much like a nameless? It's not like I have a boarding pass stuck to my face.
You... What are you so happy about?
Just look at you, dyeing your hair like that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent with yourself. You're no better than that bunny on the Astral Express.
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable. Wait, what happened to all those happy smiles on your faces before? How did you flip the switch so fast?
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't understand our happiness. If you keep causing trouble, don't blame us if we get nasty.
My apologies. My little sister is young and doesn't know better. We'll be on our way.
Who are you kidding? Sisters? You two aren't even the same species. Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of Ploos to toss you both into the sea as fish food.
We'd like you to talk to our bunny mother and our very, very lucky male human father. Male human.
The drop rates are this bad.
Yes, they're this bad that I have to grind around the area. I'm going for this Tribby, and I'm how far away? If I lose 50-50, then I'm just saving it for Himiko. I'm at 36. I did not think I was that high. I get pulls pretty fast in this game. Plus, you know, I'm not bored. I got a job. But, in general... Speaking of that... I will see tomorrow. I'll see sometime tomorrow if I'm able to get Tripsky. Actually... I don't know what you either. I still want Sealy. I still want it. It's kind of like how Small Herda Desert Fall looked at. You know, like Eidolon 1 or 6. It doesn't matter. The middle ones don't matter. means 5 technically. 6. So 7, 9, 11. Well, yeah. Well, okay. Besides the introduction banner where they give you like the discounted pulls and all that stuff, I got Himiko there. So I'd say 10. There's 10 pulls where I lost 50-50. Okay, so 2. Plus 4, because of the extra one. We don't count. So 6, 8, 11, 13. Well, I don't want to count Clara as a 50-50 loss, honestly, because she's the one character that I really wanted. So 13, so 12, 13, 14, 15. 14. Taking it back down 1 because I wanted Blade. And I had Yunli from the start. And Silverwolf from the start. So, I've lost 50-50 in this game 14 times. There's no way to count for the light cone. And how many 5 stars do I have though? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Can't count this. 18. 19. 20. 21, 22. 23, 24. In one pull, by the way. In one temple, I mean. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 46. Yes, I know that was a long time for me to do that math. So 46. Out of 46 times that I have gone to pull for a character, I've only lost 14 times. (32/14). I love these paper cranes with the legs. They're pretty funny to me. They actually seem super funny. Whoever in the office did that, you're funny. Also, when my E2 Silver Wolf didn't lose anything. I know I keep bragging, keep on talking, keep bragging, I know.
Memories and embrace the eternal now.
It's just when you were this lucky in a god game, you have to talk about it.
Embrace
How very strange. No matter.
Honestly. Okay.
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap foolish dead out of nowhere?
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument. Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power. It's like a gardener pruning overgrown branches.
Oh, so that's why she needs a ruler, so she can measure you? Measure how much your crimes are?
We're almost there.
Attention visitors. Please keep off the grass and refrain from picking flowers. We ask that you treat public facilities with care. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy your visit.
I'm gonna try to step in the grass.
Laughter keep you smiling.
Honestly? One stream already. I'm probably gonna end here. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow for Wuwa. Probably around 7 or something. Pull for Denia. Hopefully I lose Denia's banner. And when I lose Denia's banner, I have a free Lucilla. And then Rebecca comes out. I don't pull for Lucy because I don't care about Cyberpunk. And then Lucilla comes out. And I basically save up for the collab stuff. I save the collab stuff. And then I save up for the I save up all the gems I get for the collab stuff for Lucilia. And then I take her to E1 when she reruns with Yuki. Take Yuki to E1 as well. And then
talent's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
We're gonna continue working on ZZ polls. We're gonna do events for ZZ tomorrow as well. We might start off with events with ZZ earlier in the morning. We might want to actually do that when I first wake up. And then, as we wait for the Woola stuff to finish. And then once we're done with that event grinding in ZZ, we're gonna go to HSR. Maybe finish this off or get as far as we can, and then go to Woola. I still have the recent Woola story to finish. I will skip through that because I don't care about Yuki, even though I have her. The Woola story is pretty hit or miss right now. I already know about Denia's backstory and everything, so I don't need to know more about it.
Talent's maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
NTE, honestly, it's not that great. I have like 53 hours in it. One of my friends has 108 hours. We both like gacha games and we're both like into it and everything, and we're just not. I personally am not into the it's kind of bare bones at the moment. It's still 1.1, so once we get to like 1.5, we're probably gonna have so many things to do in the game. It's more so the fact that I'm not a big hobby enjoyer. Like, oh, let me go do Crazy Taxi, let me go do races, let me go do all these other things. Like, if you're into that kind of GTA, if you're into playing GTA and doing all that kind of stuff, then yeah, you're gonna probably be way more into it, but I'm personally not really into it. I just want to grind my characters. And that just takes a login daily, use my energy, log off kind of thing. I'm just waiting for it to go crazy. I'm gonna get Lacrimosa, and then I'm going to basically... I'm probably not gonna ever really like roll for any other actual arcs in that game. I'm most likely just going to get certain characters and just can constantly use the battle pass arcs for them. I don't really see like where the end game for that game can go, like in a story-wise way, and also in a like making combat better in a way. Also, world building. I don't know. That game has so many branching paths that it could take in the future, which makes it more scary to play than ZZ. But in general, I don't really find it. I don't find it the most appealing to play at the moment. Like I do my dailies, I wake up, I do my dailies, and I get that done. But at the moment, I'm hunter rank 43 or something. I'm trying to get my characters the low 60s and stuff like that. But I don't really do any of the tycoon. I do tycoon stuff, obviously. I do my pink paw heists a couple times. I do things, but it's not like I assumed NTE was going to be my next ZZZ, but it's not really hitting at all for me. I'm probably gonna either quit that game when I quit WUA, but it's also like it's just, I'm giving it until like 1.5. I'm giving it to 1.5. Because it's a gacha game where you can't lose 50/50s in, so as long as you save, you're gonna do great, and as long as it could just be my gacha game that cures my gambling addiction for gacha games, right? Like, I don't really care about some character designs in the future, like Chaos. I don't really care about his, so I'm going to skip him for after Lacrimosa into like the next character or whatever, and then I'm probably going to skip another character. Like, I don't need every character in that game, personally. But in general, if anything in the future, I'm probably dropping WUA and
maxed out, firing on all cylinders.
WUA, I'm basically just at the end of like the road for how much I care. Like, we got to the Amos stuff, and I was like, that piqued me. That actually kind of piqued me about how much I care about the story. Like, it didn't pique me as in like a question how much I like the story. It got me to like, okay, cool, Rover is an alien from a different planet. Boom. That's all I need. Type beat. And yeah. Also, the banner that they released showing off all the new characters that are going to come out in the future, we're finally at the end of that banner. And I literally told myself back then, I want to see how I feel about the game at that point to see if I want to quit. So, yeah. Also, Carlotta's not the best Ice DPS anymore. And I waited for Jeji for how long? For Jeji never to come back, really? For one time? Now, Hyuki's the best, and now my Carlotta is in the dirt. So, that's just my update about the 4 gacha games that I played. Oh! Tomorrow, in P5X, Makoto Yuki comes out. I'm getting him. I've, lost on the... I have a guarantee on the weapon and the character benefit. And I have a lot of gems saved up. I have like around 70 pulls, so I can get him at least. But then I need to still grind pulls for his weapon. But then this is all the pulls that I have before his banner comes out and his events and all that stuff come out. So I'm at least going to get another shot at getting another one of him, and I'm going to try to get A1, and then when he comes out again, I'm going to get A2. I said that about the twins, but the twins came out right around him, which is diabolical. Nothing crazy in Musume. I'm basically done playing Musume. It wouldn't make sense. The final item would be her set. This one is fine. Sorry, I know that I'm doing this and it means literally nothing. That's just the state of this game. Once you get done with events and stuff like that, you just... It's nothing good.
Sword, eat me.
Show no mercy.
Oh, good.
Through the ranks. Protect us.
Let's do it.
I've already beat this before. Literally did that for nothing. What is going on with my... It's Pella. It's a demon. Actually, most likely the Furbos.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten?
There you go. I had such a big beef with Tella back before when I was playing this game, when I first started playing the game. Just due to the fact that she was better than Superwolf. Regional Crash Out, right? I was legitimately thinking about hate pulling and pulling just this light cone for my EMC. That would be funny. Damn, sick. I should have went for E1 Robin. I either should have went for E1 Robin or just went for E2 Topaz. Pain. Huahua. I only went for E1 Huahua because the 12% speed amplification in my Silver Wolf is not... She is not at 200 speed. Right, I changed an artifact. She was at 192. changed this one and definitely had speed on it. Okay. Right. I'm done. Jeez.